The way you do it causing jealousy, but you don't ever gotta worry about the enemy. They try to do it like you, and they get mad cause they don't do it successfully.
Hey love, so as you guys can see from the title down below, yes, we're going to be talking about this iPhone 7 that everybody is talking about, because you guys know I absolutely love new phones. I'm literally obsessed with phones, and you guys know I love good quality phones. So I'm going to tell you guys some things that I liked about my iPhone 6s Plus, because you guys know I do have the rose gold. This is the one that I have, and I have the 64 gig in rose gold, y'all. So I'm going to tell you guys some things I think the iPhone 7 should have, some things I feel like they shouldn't have, and some rumors, because I'm sure you guys have heard a lot of rumors. So I basically jotted down some things. So you guys know that this is the body of the phone. If I could change anything about the phone, I would go back to the iPhone 5 body style. The reason why I say this, and I'm telling you the things that I would prefer in a phone to make my phone the perfect phone, but even if you have the perfect phone, it probably still wouldn't be the perfect phone. I myself personally, you guys know I do have two phones. I have this one and I have the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. So I want them to look different. I don't want them to look the same. And when iPhone came out with this new design on the side and everything with the white strips on the back, I feel like they should have kept the design the same as the iPhone 5, 5S, because I don't like on an iPhone, now on a Galaxy yes, but not on an iPhone, I don't like the buttons on the side here, the volume up and down. I actually like the circle volume up and downs and the circle power. And I think on, see over here, yeah, I don't like that. I'm sorry for chewing gum. I'm so freaking hungry, but I'm filming. I should have probably ate first. I just think it made it look kind of cheapy. This is just my opinion. They should have kept the style of the phone. Everything else I pretty much like about the phone. So the next thing I would probably change is the camera right there at the back. This camera, if you just hold the phone without a case on it and things like that, and you just put the phone down like this, you're definitely going to pretty much bruise this camera because it sticks out. Now, I know the reason that the camera sticks out for optical zoom image or whatever it's called, I don't know. I could care less about all of that. But I just feel like if they just smushed it in, so when you put it down flat, this would not bruise. So I really do not like that at all. And I like the size of the phone. This is a really good size. I don't know if I would want to go any bigger, but you guys know it's rumored that you're supposed to have we'll talk about the rumors last. But everything else about the phone, let me see. I heard it was supposed to be an AMOLED display like Android. That would be good. But at this angle. So, I mean, and it picks up everything. So you can see it at a really, really good angle. So this is how it looks. On this phone, the saturation and the colors are very, very vibrant, as you guys can see from far off, because I'm not close to the camera at all, and you guys can see that the saturation colors are really, really colorful and pretty. So that's not nothing. If it had the AMOLED display, that would be good. If it didn't have it, I mean, if I don't know, because just because it looks good on Android, it might not even look, the display might even look the same on an iPhone. So that could be a little tricky. Now, I heard that it's supposed to be water resistant. That would definitely be a plus for those who drop their phones and pretty much I don't know. I'm not around water a lot, so having the phone water resistant, it really wouldn't matter to me. I know some would prefer water resistant, but for me, I don't take my phone in the bathroom with me. Sometimes, like you guys can see on Snapchat, sometimes when I'm in the tub and things like that, I'll have it in there. But normally, I will put it back on the floor. I'm not going to have it like on the side of the tub on this side. I'm not going to do all of that. It's definitely not going to be in the shower with me and things like that, of course. And also, I heard that it's supposed to have wireless charging. Now, that is a plus for me because sometimes I don't like to just plug my phone up. I like to just lay it down and let it just charge because I have one for my Edge Plus as well. So that's definitely a plus. Let me see what else I put down. So the big talk of everything is that they're going to remove this head jack. Now, my feelings toward that is I don't like it because the Beats AirPods are so freaking small. I Googled them and I just feel like if I invest my money in those little, they're so tiny, you guys. If I find them again, if I remember, because they're not hard to find, you can just Google Beats Audio AirPods. I believe they're really small. There's no cords. There's no anything. Me, myself, personally, I like the fact of having a cord because I want people to know like I'm in my own zone. Like, do not disturb. Like, that's what that cord is for, so people can know that I either listening to stuff. And sometimes if I'm going to the store and things like that, I'll just put my hands on to be antisocial because I can be kind of bougie, but not all the time. So if they do that, me, myself, personally, how they could win me over, right here, this is the headphone jack. And over here is the speaker. And then the charger port. Me, personally, sorry if I'm looking over here. I just don't want to make sure I'm not out of focus. So I apologize right now. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe like 8 here at the bottom. If they're going to remove the head jack, me, myself, personally, I would prefer them to put the same amount of speakers over here, because the speakers on the iPhone is not as loud as some of the Android devices that I have had in the past. So they could definitely just take the head jack away and put more speakers like over here, over there as well. And like I said, these are just things that I would prefer if I could like be like, oh yeah, Apple, let's talk, let's chit chat. You guys want to know what I like? Let's make something happen. Let's sit at the table. You know, this is just something I feel that I would like in a phone. To make it like the perfect phone. But like I said earlier, I don't believe in a perfect phone because I don't know. I feel like it's always going to be that one thing you wish you had in an Android that iPhone had and vice versa. Now, one thing that I wish they would do is bump up the battery size because you got this big old phone. They should bump the battery size up as well because on a good day, if I'm using my phone real heavy, it will last from like morning from 8 a.m. with 100% without a Mophie charge, without charging any through the day or anything like that, probably till about 7 o'clock. Or I'm going to say between 6 and 7. Then I find myself having to go plug the phone up. So they definitely could boost up the battery size on the phone. So as far as the color on my phone, I have the rose gold. But as you guys can see, as I'm turning it in different like positions while I'm holding it, now it kind of comes off as just a basic gold. You know, I feel like when you're when you're advancing the colors on a phone, I feel like you need to make sure those colors are popping because that's the reason why someone would purchase not a white phone or just a basic all black phone. They want the colors to really pop. And I feel like with my phone and everyone who has the rose gold, Some may think it's a very bold rose gold, but I think it's a very bland. But I still do love the phone. But as you guys can see, in different angles, it can come off like just a basic gold. And what's the purpose of buying a phone if it doesn't look pinkish all the time? Different angles, it will pop up as rose gold. Now this may look goldish. I can't see the viewfinder that well, but in different angles, if I put it on a white bedspread, like my white bedspread over there, it definitely comes off as a really, really bold rose gold. But like, if you put it toward the rose gold and you put it toward the other, like regular gold, you can tell the difference then. But I feel like if they're going to come up with more colors, then they should pretty much make them very vibrant. One thing on this phone I noticed, and I don't want this video to be too long, I just wanted to come on here and talk about this iPhone 7 and things that I feel like they should do and don't do. For one, live photo. I don't know why. This is my third phone. Anytime I would use live photo, live wallpaper, it would glitch up and get stuck. And then sometimes the phone would go in black and white. I'm just speaking from my own personal experience. This is what happened to me. And it did not work for me. Live photos does not work for me, or the live wallpapers. Now, some of them, maybe 3 of them, I think it's like the purplish cloudy one, the blue cloudy one, and the white one. Now, they work perfectly fine. Those are the only 3 live wallpapers I can put on my phone, and it doesn't get glitchy. It doesn't go black to white. And I actually just got this replacement phone, if you've seen on Snapchat, probably like 2 weeks ago. And I have not yet to put any other wallpapers, live wallpapers, or any live photos on my phone except those 3, because those are the same 3 that worked on every other phone. And I just don't feel like it was really enough to make you want to just say, I want to go get this phone because of the live photo and live wallpaper. I don't know. My experience, it was just a little glitchy to me. So let's see. The 3D touch. I found myself not really using the 3D touch, to be honest. I'm just being honest with you guys. I just would rather just tap and just use it. I mean, some people may love the 3D touch and use it all the time, but I just feel like it just, and then sometimes when I would touch it and hold it hard, I feel like I would be pressing too hard on it, and then it wouldn't work. So I don't know. You guys leave in the comments some things that you didn't like about your phone if you have the iPhone 6S or the 6S Plus. As far as everything else on this phone, I absolutely love this phone. I just feel like with a little new upgrades to the phone, this phone would actually be, to me, like the perfect phone. Now, I heard, these are rumors, that they're supposed to come out in 3 different sizes. They're supposed to be a regular iPhone 7, a iPhone 7 Plus, and an iPhone 7 Pro. And I'm going to have to go do some more research because I saw some concepts, but I'm not sure if that's even true. That's why they're called rumors. And as far as the gigabytes, they're supposed to not be any more 16 gigabyte, which that'll be good for a lot of people who like to take a lot of selfies and things like that. They're supposed to get 64, 128, and 256, I believe. If that is wrong, I will have the rumor information in the description box. But supposedly they're supposed to kick rocks with the 16 gig, girl, and be like, hello, 64. What are we taking today? We're taking 100 selfies. We ain't going to have to delete them because, you know, when they had an 8 gig, I was like, rest in peace to the people who have an 8 gig phone because I don't know how they could do it. I have a 64, and sometimes I myself find it because I find myself saving a lot of my Snap videos and making them into a video, and then I'll send them to my father because he has an iPhone as well in Mississippi to kind of like see what we're doing instead of versus just talking on FaceTime and things like that. And last I heard, rumored, that we're supposed to have a dual camera. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm fine with just this one right here. If they could just smush it in some, just smush this in. Apple, if you're watching me, which I'm pretty sure they're not, push this camera in. Change the design of this phone. The size is good. Put the metal buttons back. I like those. I didn't even have an iPhone. I think my daughter had one for a little while. And I really like the square body. I don't like the round body, but I love the phone. I mean, that's what I'm saying. With phones, there are going to be things that you love about it and things you don't love about it. But when you're buying a phone, there are so many reasons why I wouldn't buy a certain phone, or why I wouldn't buy an HTC or a Windows phone versus me buying a Samsung or an iPhone. People buy phones for different reasons, but for me, I found myself loving this phone, and I love my Galaxy S6 Edge Plus as well. So you have to purchase the phone that you really, really, truly love. And like I said, if the pros outweigh the cons, then go ahead and just purchase that phone. I myself will be purchasing an iPhone 7. I'm not sure which one yet. I will definitely do an unboxing. If you guys want one, give it a big thumbs up. Leave all your comments down below. Like I said earlier, I just wanted to get on here and give you guys my thoughts, do's, don'ts, rumors, and things like that, because I really want to get you guys' comments, and because anytime a new phone come out, you guys know I'm going to go get it because I'm obsessed with anything tech. That's me. So yeah, if you guys are new to my channel, definitely do not forget to click the subscribe button somewhere down there, because I would love to have you a part of my YouTube family. Always give it a big thumbs up. Definitely leave in the comments. I will be replying to everyone because I really want to see what you guys think. Also leave in the comments below what other phones I have not tried out that you guys recommend for me to try out, because I want to try out other phones that I wouldn't necessarily use, like a Windows or an HTC or any other device, because you guys know I love Samsung devices. I absolutely love their phones, and of course I like my Apple devices as well. So I love each and every one of you guys. Definitely do not forget to follow me on all my social medias, my Instagram and my Snapchat, because that is where I'm most active. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video once again. Until my next video, you guys, bye.
Ain't no way that I'm worried, baby. They don't see what I see. Oh, you worth it, baby, you worth it. Oh, you worth it.